Alright guys, so since I'm in the middle of doing motor swap on the Sumo, I figure I'd give you guys a close-up look at the chassis with no electronics, no nothing on it. This is where the holes for the actual braces, I decided, thinking about just putting the holes here for you guys to put the metal beams that come with the Sumo crawler in these locations. The reason for that is that you'll be able to put your plates on there. Because I've had some people say, well, I don't want to glue them on, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Well, like I said before, you can do it with zip ties. You have this brace in the front and that one in the back. You'll be able to just zip tie the tops on the crawler itself. Now, these tops have the protective film on them still. That's why they're blue. But once you take that film off, they're clear, just like the body. Again, that's just the way the body will look. You gotta forgive me for showing you this one. This is the one I use for testing purposes. It's kind of all beat up and everything. But this is pretty much the setup of how you're gonna look. You're gonna have your, balls right here for the rod ends. These are for the upper links. That's for the lower links. And as you guys have been able to tell from my other videos, I only use 2 of the holes at the bottom of the Sumo crawler because it just gets to be, a pain in the butt when you have to take 3 bolts from this side and 3 bolts on the other side to take the chassis off. So I decided, well, you don't really need 3, with 2 is enough, and it just makes removing the chassis a little bit easier. What I'll do for the chassis from now on is I'm gonna drill the 3 holes for the shocks, and yeah, this one's not really centered. Like I said, this is one of the test chassis, and I actually reversed the template and put the holes from the front and the front and the back and the back, and that's why that one's a little bit off. Anyways, the other chassis that I'm selling are just like this one, where they're all perfectly matched. This is kind of like a lemon, I guess. But that's what the chassis looks like. That's without the washers that you will use as spacers if you're going to use a bigger battery. Pretty much this thing, you really can't break it. This is unbreakable. Your chassis will not self-destroy. You can toss it and beat it and do whatever you want to it. You're not going to be able to break this thing. Of course somebody will find a way, but it's pretty much unbreakable. Like I said, the windows, schemes that you want, you'll be doing those with the decals that I provide you with on the kit. And the reason for that, again, I don't want to make holes on these plates because you're just going to get stuck on stuff. The way they are right here, they just slide over the rocks. And really, if I were to cut those windows, you wouldn't really save much weight at all. So it's pretty much pointless. I think the ability to make different window schemes with your decals is just the best way to go. And this is the evil creature, my cat, that decides to get in my video and go to sleep. Okay. Anyways, that's what it is. All these parts are already on your Sumo. These braces right here, the little bolts that you use for them, these are the 4 braces that posts that you use on your Sumo crawler. You have them with your Sumo, don't throw them away, you're going to use them. Your shocks, they're going to be mounted on any of these holes, and you're not going to be using these braces if you don't want to. I mean, if you want to use this kind of design, you can just use the 2mm nuts to hold on to those bolts in there. Those you get at any hobby shop. They're cheap, very, very cheap. And pretty much everything's there. That's the chassis, that's what it looks like. These are the tops, and this is the hood. Of course, hood goes right there, top goes right there, and cat goes right there. Alright. Well, hope this helps you guys out. I'll keep trying to do more videos where you see close-ups of the chassis itself, in case you didn't get a real close view of this one. There you go. And I don't know, keep me posted. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me if there's anything that you guys need, anything you don't like, anything you would like to see on this chassis, or any other chassis you would like for me to design for you guys. And keep me posted. Alright, thanks.